Hi, my name is Yolanda and welcome to my channel. In my bedroom, me and object permanence, such an issue. This was living under my bed for a year and a half. I bought these before I moved out here to LA. They went into a crafting box. The crafting box went under my bed, and because I didn't see this lovely yarn, it is a acrylic nylon wool blend. I didn't know that I had it. I'm going to be scarfing. I'm going to be scarfing hard. So I'm going to be knitting. I have more needles here. And this was a wonderful find in my bedroom. It's been there. Things go into drawers to me and they don't exist anymore. That is what this is about. So now they're out. I know what I'm going to be doing in my spare time in December. That thing that I will not name. So but this will get done. This will get done. So I have a project, a crafting project. You'll probably see me working on it in some way, shape, or form here on the channel about me. So we've talked a little bit about personality here. I'm going to keep talking about it. It is related to what I am doing. I am never stopped by not having an idea. This is my idea page, okay? This is my idea page for the thing that I'm doing, that I'm not saying that I'm doing because I don't want to jinx it. I did this in half an hour on a plane. And I haven't even used most of these for the project that I am doing here on the social medias about these and influence and everything else in my life. I was watching Hannah Louise Poston on her channel talk about sleep masks. I cannot sleep without one. I think I talked a little in earlier footage about my sleep problems. I'm an insomniac. I must have an eye mask at all times. But the point of these being here is I am starting to figure something out about myself. And I'm going to do another video about my empties. The trauma of poverty. The trauma of poverty. I grew up poor, not broke. Okay, like a lot of Americans like to say. Poor. We did not have. So I wear things down to this. I need to say goodbye to this. I've had this for a year. It has been washed. It has been used. It has been loved as far as an eye mask is concerned. And you would think, well, replace it, right? But I have. Have I replaced it? Yes, I have. I have 4 of these, and they're all in this terrible condition. But has it fallen completely apart? No. And therefore, I have a hard time letting things like this go. Things that I need in my life that I have. The 3rd and 4th one are in the wash. I've got laundry to do. But they all look like this. If you know, she called out a brand in there, and I was like, well, that's a little bit too much for me. But if you know of a good, sturdy eye mask, I'm going to buy like 10 of them. 10 of them. Because I refuse. This needs to go. I refuse to get rid of it. Because I panic about, and it seems funny. But the truth of the matter is I panic about not having things because I come from a place where I didn't have things. So, money is great. I love money. Don't get me wrong. But the scars of poverty, when you have more, don't go away, because I can't let these things go unless I know that I have an infinite supply of these somewhere. Yeah. So we are here. I'm going to go through some things here. And I realized that someone asked me in a comment what my anagram is. For the record, I am an Enneagram 5 Wing 4, the iconoclast. But my wings are somewhat balanced. You're going to see a lot of 5 Wing 6 things here. If you don't believe in personality types or testing, and you're not into that type of thing, that's good on you. But guess who believes in the Enneagram and personality test MBTI and some disc theory. I've done them all. I've done them all. I've been tested professionally. I've gotten into it personally, and there is a use for it in your life because the algorithm knows you better than you know yourself. I'm telling you, our technology is taking over. If you do not know what your personality type is, if you do not know where you are in the Enneagram, if you don't know where you are in disc theory, and there's a few other, there's the big five, all of it is what powers the pseudoscience that powers the algorithm, which rules our lives. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit, but for the two people who are following me who are actually really into this, this is the behaviors. This is part of being a 5-wing sick, being prepared, having backups, having empties, not being able to let go of the empty things. We're working on it. I think I might do an entire video of me just throwing things out and being okay. All right, we are in my bedroom. Okay, so the only movie magic thing that we've got going here is that I made my bed. I have read and heard over and over again how one should make one's bed every day. I just can't get into it. I didn't have to do too much because the bed is made already. The sheets are on there, my cover's on there. The only thing I did was actually put my comforter out. I generally fold that, leave it on the end of my bed, and that's the way it looks. But, you know, for the YouTubes, we're being a little fancy. Oh, I took the pillows from, see, look, I'm not all put together. Not all put together. That is one of my piles of, okay, does anybody else have this? Where an item of clothing isn't dirty, so you don't throw it in the laundry pile there, but it isn't exactly clean either, so it can't mix with your clean clothes as you see over there. So they have to live in the chair. They have to live in the chair because you're going to put those pajama bottoms back on later on tonight. Like that robe is going on when I come back from wherever I go today. I'm dressed. They have to live in the chair. They have to live in the chair. Okay, rant over. So, like defending my messiness. Oh, hopefully I'm not doxing myself. But, am I doxing myself? Well, I'm gonna have to check that footage later. That was something that I've been thinking about. It's an award I got when I was in the Marine Corps. Not only do I have to declutter my makeup, I have to put everything back. This is where the makeups live. I have some thoughts about Alex drawers. Alex drawers are where makeup goes to die. And two, were YouTubers getting paid to sell IKEA? Like, were there links to buy IKEA stuff? Because you can't, as far as I know, you can't buy IKEA stuff. Well, you used to not be able to buy, the Panini has changed everything. Maybe I need to go get some IKEA drawers. No, I don't. Something that I'm learning about myself. This is exploratory in nature. What I'm doing here, seeing if I can make sense without writing things down. Part of this exercise, the thing that I'm doing on YouTube here that I'm not saying that I'm doing is exploratory, finding out about myself. What I realize, as heady as I am, as book smart as I am, as good a student as I am, I'm not a visual learner. I am a physical learner. I have to be able to touch things and see things. Object permanence is a problem, and I mean a huge problem for me in my life. I cannot put things in drawers because once I put things in drawers, they do not exist. Hence my setup here. These are outdoor storage units. They're supposed to go in one's garage, but I love them for me. These are going to come with me. I don't really have too much of an impetus to get rid of any of my furniture. This does not leave like a terrible profile. So I like these for my clothes. I have the big one for the clothes because if my clothes go in drawers, I don't wear them. So most of my non-hanging wardrobe goes out here. You got the neat pile because I don't wear pants with waistbands anymore if I can help it. Love that Zoom life. Not really. We'll talk about that some other time. The hoodies are up here. There are more. I just haven't unpacked the bag that I traveled to New York with. Yes, it's been a while. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All of the clothes in there are clean. Thank you, sis of mine, for letting me do the laundry while I was there. And the workout, the workout pile. I do actually have to declutter this, but that's not going to be interesting, I don't think. So it's just a matter of, I've worn out spandex. I run a lot. Down here, comfies, non-pajama comfy clothes. And that's, you know, like, that is basically what my wardrobe is. The things that can go in drawers. Yeah, no, we're not ready for that conversation here on YouTube. The second drawer down is socks. Third drawer down, bras, bathing suits. And this is a cover-up back here. That lovely, obnoxious yellow terry cloth back here is a cover-up. Underwear. This is my, headbands. And I bought some new ones. Accessories go on sale, just like everything else, and this is when I buy my accessories. So for my cloth, these are all various headbands and things. I think these came from Anthropology. Yes, and they were all like $5 a piece. So that's what we do. That's part of our Black Friday haul, was buying headbands and silk scarves. Also go on sale. I think that was Ann Taylor. And then, yes, so this is my lingerie drawer, but, you know, I wish. It's like an aspirational thing for me at this point. So, okay, so we have Pile of Shame 1. Going to be Where the Beauty Lives. It was before it, but I had to take everything out to do declutter, organize my whole entire life. So, like, hair, skin, body stuff goes down there, and the makeup, the first two over here. Oh, down here. Yeah, I have brushes that I need to clean. But while we're here, we'll see what we've got. This is an unbranded brush. It sure is. It might have come, I did BoxyCharm once. Just once. I was like, oh, this is going to really, really, really be terrible. So I quit that real quick. So I only got one BoxyCharm. I learned my lesson really quickly with BoxyCharm. Sigma brushes. I bought these like 5 years ago. Still going strong, and I use them. Sonia G. I thought I hated fan brushes until I learned how to use one. Esom brush. This is a G34. Take 2 on my brushes. Okay, so yeah, these are the only clean brushes I have left. I have brushes that fill all of this, but we are washing. But while we are here, we have our Refer brushes, old school with the silver ferrule, and Sonia G brushes. So this is from the first run of Refer brushes. I want to say I didn't buy on the Kickstarter, but the very first campaign, I ended up buying these brushes. I love these brushes. More Refer. Okay, we've got Sonia G here. I have a total of 15 of her brushes. A little Sigma brush here. I've bought a set of Sigma brushes 5 years ago. I wash them. I use them on a consistent basis. They are still holding strong. I'll try anything once. I will try anything once. I did one BoxyCharm. I think one of these brushes came out of a BoxyCharm. I did the Lucky Bag once. This is how I ended up with a Wayne Goss brush. I have some thoughts, but we're gonna keep it moving. Some of my travel stuff sits here, like these for the TSA. Clear plastic bags. You never see that. You never see that on YouTube. It's one of those things that frustrates the living daylights out of me. Yeah, nothing else to see here. Oh, I use my Kaleidos boxes. Those lovely boxes that came with the Futurism. I use them for some of my jewelry. This is jewelry too. Jewelry also lives on this little bench here. And my fragrance. We're going to go rolling through my fragrance, but it's living in the pile of shame out there. I took everything beauty related and I put it out there. It comes in here once I've decluttered and organized it. And I think they're gonna go in here because this is useless to me as an organizational tool for my papers. And I need to get to hyper focus on my organization. Normally, none of what I see up here bothers me. I'm a little bit messy. I'm going to be a little bit messy as long as it is contained and everything is where it's supposed to be. So like back here, and you can't see back here, but look, we are quenched for time. I can't shine a light in here, but believe me, there are plenty of bags back there. I have high-end bags. I don't have any luxury bags. I don't have that life yet where I have luxury bags, but all of these are high-end bags because I am in part a bag lady. Extra hangers, bags that I'm going to put the other bags in, the storage bags, but my bags, at least they used to. I should actually do that right now. The panini has wrecked my I dress like a normal human being life. I miss my clothes, but now I'm doing YouTube, so like, my clothes are gonna get new life. This box. I know it's in this box. Ugh. These are my race things. Like, oh, I used to do a lot of running. I miss that life. But yes, this is marathon stuff. This is marathon and half marathons. It would be a much bigger box if it was also 5Ks and 10Ks. But yeah, that's the race box of memories. Let's see, what else is in here? Okay, so I reorganized my closet. Can we zoom out here? No, we can't. Well, look, I don't have a ton of room. So, I reorganized my closet according to like what I wear the most. Corner here, we have pajamas. Pajama life. I have to be comfy. I have to be comfortable. The beginning of the panini, I was not a fully evolved human being. I think, yeah, the silks and satins that you see here, I got these. Oh wow, memories. I got these. This is part of my trousseau when I got married. But never wore them. Never wore them. I wear them now. Interesting. And muumuu, short sleeve pajama set, robe, pajama pants, more pajama pants. This I've had for a long time. It wasn't part of my trousseau. It was like one of those like treat yourself moments. Anyway, we can talk at length about my pajama collection. Yeah, so those are the pajamas. This is my color coded, and this is something that I just did internally for myself. A long time ago. It was easier to navigate around my clothes when I knew where things were according to color. Maybe I can make a clothes video. I love my clothes. When I decide to buy clothes, and I'm old, I don't think I have a ton of clothes. Like, this is it. This is it. This is what I own. My I still have room in my closet. I had to do this exercise a while ago because I fluctuated in size, but I had a hard time. Okay, Littlefoot can testify to this. She is a dear friend of mine from Florida who also watches my channel. But I had, I would say, like 3 times as many clothes because I couldn't let go of my larger, like the extremes of my clothing, my larger size clothing or my smaller size clothing. My smaller size clothing hampering me in some capacity about like aspirational, and I talked a little bit about my difficulties, but so that was one of those things. And then I had a bunch of my plus size clothes. I had maintained my weight for years and years and years and years, but could not let go of it because, again, the other end of that problem is like, oh, one of these days I'm going to gain all of that weight back and I need to have clothes to wear. Yeah. And she actually, challenged me to get rid of those clothes. And when I did, I ended up with what I use and what I love the most. So that's a note on my closet and maintaining a closet that is manageable to me. I can't collect clothes just like I can't collect makeup. It has to be a living thing. So part of my challenge for surviving the panini is to get back into my clothes. Just for the sake, like, listen, hashtag doing it for the gram. I will be, every time you see me doing something cute, it's for the gram. I do use makeup for Zoom. The makeups, the colorful green eyeshadows that I love, that it's all going to be for the gram. So, you know, don't ever shame people for doing things for the gram unless they're being dumb and hurting other people. I'm going to get pretty. I'm going to wear these clothes. And I'm going to run around whatever space that I live in screaming, I'm cute. All of the time. Because that makes me feel better. That's where I find my joy. A note about this hairdryer. Letting go. I need to let it go. It needs to go. I have had this my entire natural hair journey. I'm not sentimental about things that have use. I'm not that sentimental, like where like I have to keep something that is not working just for the sake of like, this is where I started my natural hair journey. But I can't get myself to replace it because it hasn't completely broken down yet. It's an issue. It's an issue. We'll get into it when I do my empties. Yeah, here, bookcase with just the things that I write in. I have a bookcase which holds my books. My books don't live in here, but this space was supposed to be organized, so we're going to go through this. I also have pictures. I've been going through physical pictures lately. I need to get a lot of these framed in my new place. There is part of me that's excited to be moving. I don't want to leave California, but part of me is like, oh, okay, I'm going to decorate. I like doing that. This is my Potter wand. Do not at me. Okay, all right. I have decided that all bras are nonsense. I don't want to wear a bra daily ever again, but I have to leave my house every once in a while. These do not do the job. I need something. If you know of something, help me with. I love these. So when I worked in Jacksonville, an artist came up with these. These are called the race cards. Maybe we'll play race cards here on this channel. I can do this all day. And plus, just the entendre of it all. Like, I want to have these on me at all times so I can actually play the race card when someone accuses me of playing the fucking race card. You know when I heard that the most? Working in nonprofit spaces. Yeah, as good as we were talking about gender equality, we could not do race to save our lives in that space. Yolanda, you're talking about race again. Blah, blah, blah. The organized part of Yolanda. Look at that. That looks like I know what I'm doing, right? It stems from my writing. So the organized part of me. This is for a novel. I have characters and chapters and everything plotted out here. I work on this on a regular basis now. These little notepads saved my life. Yes, I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff. Everybody who knows me thinks that I belong in Gryffindor, but like in my heart of hearts, I am a Hufflepuff. Pile of shame, number 2 in my bedroom. This is all like, I travel a lot, I move a lot. I also want to do YouTube as a thing. It got out of control with the accessories and things that I need to add to the camera, and months went by and I didn't film anything. I need to get a handle of that pile there. Pile of shame number 3. This is it catches everything. So this is a back. Hey, Littlefoot. Yeah, I still use these. This was a gift to me, but recyclable bags, hair tie, random hanger. Dental hygiene is important. Pens. Steve. These are my bunnies. I was born in the year of the rabbit. I'm a candle person. my trashy novels. Look, look. Part of me is highbrow. Part of me is complete. And I mean complete and total utter garbage. We have, yes, so there's that. Another jewelry box. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, I was a sergeant. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. Yeah. So I'm going to go through and declutter my whole entire life. Oh, this is my bathroom. We'll be in here on another day, but the fan goes in here. Like, it just makes too much noise. So we are decluttering my whole life. That's what we are doing. Oh, I know. The whole point of me doing this was to object permanence. What's under my bed? This is crafts and art supplies. Focus. So this needs to come from out underneath there. But while I was pulling that, Lisa Eldridge, I've been looking for this for months. This is the lip gloss. I like the lip gloss a lot. I thought I had lost her. No. Okay, there's nothing else under there. Because as I said before, I know myself to a certain degree. I lose things. So nothing gets stored where it shouldn't get stored. I have to see things in order for... She exists. She exists. She's here in the world. She was hiding under my bed. I've missed you. I've missed you. Okay, and as I scan around the room, there's nothing else hiding. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to organize this room, but I just wanted to give you a tour and a little bit of insight into where we were starting.